Okay, class, in this lesson, I'm going to show you how to determine equations that have one solution, infinitely many solutions, and no solutions. Before I start with a few examples, let me explain what each of these mean and what they look like. Okay, so for something to have one solution, it would look something like this. X equals 10, okay? Or Y equals 5. It's basically some variable equal a number. With an infinitely many solutions, you would have something like X equals X, or 5 equals 5. Or 2x plus 9 is equal to 2x plus 9. And then the last one with no solutions, it would look something like this. 4 equals 0. Okay, obviously it doesn't. So it's important to understand all of these characteristics. Again, one solution means that there's only one solution. Infinitely many solutions means that both sides of the equation are identical, and so this means that for basically any value of x will make the equation valid. And then the last, which is no solutions, this is when you solve an equation and it comes down to two numbers that are not the same on opposite sides of the equal sign. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at an example. So this would be a one solution example. Okay, and let's say you had an equation like 2x plus 4 is equal to 10. Okay, if we were to solve this, we would subtract 6 from both sides. Okay, and then we would get 2x minus 2 is equal to 4. I'm sorry, not 6, I meant 4. Let me redo that. We subtract 4 from both sides. Hopefully I didn't confuse you. And we get 2x is equal to 6. Dividing both sides by 2 or multiplying by 1/2, we would get 2x, I'm sorry, not 2x, x is equal to 3. Okay, so in this example, you have one solution. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. And this would be infinitely many. Infinitely many. An example of this would be this equation. Okay, so the first thing we need to do on the left side is to distribute. Okay, so we're going to distribute this first. So this will be first, and the second would be this. Multiplying this out, we would get 2x, which is your first distribution. Now you have a 2 times -1, so this has to be a negative sign. So this becomes -2 is equal to 2x, this should be a 2, sorry, equals 2x minus 2. Okay, since both of these, 2x minus 2, is the same as 2x minus 2, we would say that this is infinitely many solutions. Okay, and then moving on to the last example, where we have no solutions. This would be like an equation that would look like this. 2x minus 4 is equal to 2 times x minus 1. Okay, so we have this scenario where we're going to need to distribute the 2 across x minus 1. So we're going to multiply this first, and then we're going to multiply this second. So what we get here is 2x minus 4, so we're just copying the left side of the equation. Then we're going to distribute the first, which is going to be 2 times x, or 2x. And then again, we're going to distribute the second. It's 2 times negative 1. It's not a positive 1, it's a negative 1. And therefore we get minus 2. Okay? Since there is a 2x on this side and on this side, we can eliminate them both. So we cross those out, and we're left with negative 4 equal to negative 2. Well, we know that negative 4 does not equal negative 2, and therefore there are no solutions to this equation. Okay, so those are the 3 examples, pretty straightforward. If any of this was confusing, or if you are not sure, please go back to the beginning of the recording and review it again. Thank you.